Good morning, you're Brianne Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is cause numbers 26 DCCR, excuse me, 0531. Ms. Williams entered a plea of guilty in that case to a new offense of possession of a controlled substance, a third-degree felony. And then we've got cause number 1830512. Ms. Williams is on probation for injury to a child, and that's a third-degree felony offense. Entered pleas of true. Let's see, I see where. While I look at that, but there was an agreement, it appears, for a 3-year deferred probation, $500 fine, and ISF substance abuse track on the new case with continuing probation and ordering substance abuse, ISF, ISF substance abuse on that one. I've received the pre-sentence report and gone over it. Have y'all both had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Sharon.
Yes, Judge.
Let me go back and look at something. All right, so it was a 10-year deferred probation from May 20th, 2019 for that injury to a child or elderly, excuse me, individual. And it looks like she pled true to counts 1 through 5, which include that new offense of failure to identify, a new offense of public intoxication, being an out past curfew, and court assessed fees. So I guess what I have a question mark here and an issue and a question, which is why is it just 3 years on a third degree felony possession when we've already got a 10-year deferred on the other one? I just don't know that that makes sense to me for it to be that low of a number of years for a new offense while you're on a felony offense. I'm not opposed to the ISF and do it and going forward with probation, but I just don't think it makes sense to do a.
It could have been the length of time,
That she had already been.
right? Because the new case, the new offense was from 2024, did not get indicted until this year. So I think that played a part
Okay,
in it.
but it was, okay, but it still was after she was on probation,
Yes,
but it
ma'am.
didn't get indicted for
And
a
I
long time.
believe when it originally occurred, that was addressed at a previous MTRP hearing, but it did not get indicted till 2 years later.
Okay, all right. Anything else then?
No, Your Honor.
No.
All right, Ms. Williams, with that explanation, I'm going to follow the agreements that you made with the district attorney's office. And cause number 26 DCCR 0531, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow that agreement and in that case, defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 3 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, which includes entering and successfully completing the substance abuse track of the of ISF. And then in cause number 18-30512, I'm going to find that you enter those pleas of true to counts 1 through 5 freely and voluntarily, find those counts true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation in that case, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to follow the agreement, continue you on probation, order as a condition of that probation that you enter and successfully complete the ISF substance abuse track as well. You're being given now all the opportunities that you're probably going to be given. So you're going to go to ISF, you'll get the tools you need in order to remain sober. When you get out, you'll have aftercare. You still have no felony convictions. You still got some great opportunities here to kind of get your life back on track, get off drugs and just live a normal life. If you don't do that and you don't take advantage of this and you continue to test positive and do the things that you did on this one, you're going to end up back in here and you could go to prison in each of these cases for up to 10 years. Do you understand? All right, I'm handing you the trial court certifications in each of those cases that shows that these were agreements that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Morning, are you Manuel Cardenas
Yeah.
Jr.? And Mr. Cardenas was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty in cause number 26 DCCR 0040 to the third-degree felony offense of injury to a child, elderly, or disabled individual.
The court focused on more than punishment alone. Treatment programs, probation conditions, and accountability became the center of the hearing. The judge made it clear that rehabilitation is possible, but only if every condition is followed.
And that was for an agreement of 5 years deferred probation. I received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor.
Have, Judge.
Any additions or corrections?
Not from the defense.
Judge, my only position would be that obviously as indicated by the PSI, this incident does not stem from his criminal history, so to speak, but more likely probably a mental health or a narcotics-induced incident. It's obviously concerning with regard to his father. We'd ask that a no contact order remain in place, but defer to what you think is appropriate.
Okay, so Mr. Cardenas, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That includes, among other things, but that does include that you will enter and successfully complete the safety program. So that can help you with any drug or alcohol related issues. When you get out, you will also be placed on the mental health initiative caseload to help with any other issues that you may be having, so that you will have all the tools to be able to be sober, healthy, and obviously not have anything like this happen again.
Yes, ma'am.
You will also be required at this time to have no contact or communication with Manuel Cardenas Sr., your father. That's until further order of the court. And so if there becomes a time on probation where you feel like you're in a good place and he wants you to be around or something like that, you have to go through probation. You have to get my permission to do that. He can't give you permission.
Okay.
So he can't say it's fine, come over, it's Christmas. If you do that without my permission, it's a violation of your probation. Okay.
Both defendants walked out of court without immediate prison sentences. But deferred probation is not a guarantee of freedom. The next decision they make could determine whether these cases end in dismissal or years behind bars.